Good morning and warm welcome to my beloved student. Today we are going to learn the lesson number 12 from your second PUC English textbook, written by the Nigerian novelist Chinua Achebe. The name of the lesson is The Water. And my dear students, I know that you are eagerly waiting to turn to 18. Right now, you are 17 years old, and one more year to go to reach 18. And why are you to waiting to turn to 18? Yes, I know that you will become major. Now you are minor, and at the age of 18 you will become major. And being a major, there are a lot of advantages. You have the power to vote, you can own your own driving license, you can take decision, all those things. Yes, and moreover you are going to become a responsible citizen. So you must know the rights, why you are voting, to whom you are voting, and the reason for to exercise your power. Most of the countries and the people take their voting rights as for granted because they never realize the value of it. In this lesson, Chinua Achebe, the Nigerian writer, is throwing light on the importance of selecting the right person, the right candidate. Otherwise, what will happen to the country? So, let us move to the lesson number 12, and it's an easy explanation, so listen carefully to me. The lesson number 12, Water, written by Chinua Achebe, the Nigerian writer. The name of the author is Chinua Achebe. It's a Nigerian novelist, poet, professor, and critic. And he has written so many novels and short stories. Among that, famous is Things Fall Apart, Arrow of God, No Longer at Ease. So let us move to the lesson, The Voter, written by Chinua Achebe. Before, let me ask a question. Have you ever voted in your lifetime? I know that in reality it is not possible because you are minor right now. But I know that in your classroom, to select your class leader, your prefect, you would have voted, or the teacher would have asked your opinion whom to select as the class monitor. You would have had your say. You had the right to say, I wanted this girl or this boy to be the monitor of the class. Yes, and in that time teacher may not ask you openly because it may hurt the feeling of other. So what she will do, she will ask you to write in a piece of paper and write the names whom you like. In the board she may write the few candidates who are eligible for to become the class monitor, and you will pick. So what is the system followed? Yes, it is secret ballot system. Only you may be knowing to whom you have selected. The same way in India we follow secret ballot system. Apart from you, none of the people will come to know to whom you are voted, and it is your choice and your liberty and your right. So don't forget, when you reach 18 itself, please enroll your name in the voters list and select the right candidate. So moving on to your lesson, The Voter. Rufus Okeke, Roof was shot, a very popular man in the village, and all the people in Umofia liked Roof because he was young, energetic, and a learned man. And here you can see that author is telling that most of the trend in the modern world is that after getting educated, and what is your plan, you may move on to different countries for your better prospectus. So here Roof is different from that category. Here you can see that Roof, after undergoing the training of bicycle repair in Port Harcourt, he is coming back to his village because he wanted to guide the people in their difficult times. So, which place he belonged to? Umofia. He went to Port Harcourt for to become or to apprentice means you are working under as a trainee. So he worked 2 years in Port Harcourt, and he trained himself to how to repair a bicycle, and he came back to the village. And what was his intention? His intention is to help the people of his country or state when they are in the difficult time. Now village belong to a party. So who is the head of the party right now? The Marcus Ibe. The name of the party is PAP, People's Alliance Party. And in short we call PAP. And who is the minister now? His name is Marcus Ibe. He is the Minister of Culture, and right now he is the minister, but he wanted to become minister for the next coming election also. So election is going to happen shortly, so he wanted to attract the people and make them and to get the vote from them. That was his intention. So he knows that Roof is a popular among the villagers, so he called Roof and made him his left hand, because he know the each and all the people in Umofia, and Marcus Ibe very well know that he can canvass vote for Marcus Ibe. So one Marcus question will be asked, who was the Minister of Culture? Name was Marcus Ibe. He is the Minister of Culture of the outgoing government. And right now he is in power, but after the tenure of 5 years, it is almost 4 years he is in power right now. Next year the voting is going on, so he wanted to come back to power again. So he is planning to be a good in terms with Roof OKK, with an intention, because Roof know all the people in the village and he is a good man, popular man. You can hear the second line that Roof was and Roof was not a village loud. He is not like mischief monger. Lord means mischief monger. He was a nice person. And what was his job? He was working as a bicycle apprentice. And what was his intention? To come back to village to guide the people in difficult times. So when he came to village, who was the head of the Minister of Culture? Marcus Ibe. And what Marcus Ibe wanted from Rufus OKK? He wanted Roof to canvass vote for him. Opposition to him was a proverbial fly trying to move a dunghill, and he knows that right now people are not favoring Marcus Ibe, so it is little tough for him to come into power. But at the same time he is having full confidence that he will come into power, because it's from a complete non-entity, nobody else is over there. But at the same time he is not sure. It is very difficult task to come to power once again. So with that intention to come back to power again, he was completely depending on Rufus OKK. As was to be expected, Roof was in the service of Honorable Minister for the coming election. So now who is going to canvass for Marcus Ibe? Roof himself. He became a real expert in election campaigning in village, local government and national. So this is the main point. Why did Marcus Ibe appointed Roof as the main head of the campaigning? So you can mark your answer last paragraph, that is, he became a real expert in campaigning. He knows the village, local government and even the national government, and he can even predict the temper of the electorate. For he wanted the minister months ago about the radical change. Radical means fundamental change that has to come into thinking of Umofia since the last election. So he have warned even Marcus Ibe, telling that radical change. A fundamental change has occurred in the mind of the people in Umuofia. So he knows even the heartbeat of all the people in Umuofia. He can predict, and he is very famous in Umuofia right now. So he is being appointed by Marcus Ibe as the electoral head. As well as they might, he remained devoted to his people. So you can see that Roof remained devoted to his people. Means what? He was very good. He was very good. The village had 5 years in which to see how quickly, plentifully politics brought wealth, chieftaincy titles, doctorate degrees, and other honors for which. So here this paragraph speaks about Marcus Ibe coming to power. Now it is almost 4 years over. He coming to power, and people are able to judge what all things Marcus Ibe did for the welfare of Umuofia. When you look into Marcus Ibe, he was a selfish man. After becoming the coming to power, he bought a lot of doctorate degrees. He have accumulated lot of wealth for himself. This honors and benefits has come so readily, so we can understand that he was not a good politician. He suddenly became rich. So that shows that he was not a good politician. He was a corrupted man. So their point was that the Marcus Ibe was not to a success. Talking about this second paragraph of this page speaks about Marcus Ibe. So we are telling that Marcus Ibe became suddenly rich. How he became rich? After coming to power as a minister of culture, he became very powerful, and he power through money. He gained accumulated a lot of money. So suddenly, how one person will not become suddenly, you cannot become rich. So it is through bribery. So talking about Marcus Ibe, he was a mission school teacher, and he joined into politics wisely. What happened? One in a bitter experience. One He had a bitter experience, that is a female teacher. He was a teacher basically. Marcus Ibe was a teacher, but his female teacher, one of the female teacher in the school, complained about his behavior, and he got the dismissal from the school. And now what he did, that when he got the dismissal from the school, immediately he joined into politics. Today he was the chief, the honorable, and you can see that he had two long cars. He had two long car. Means, what do you mean by two long cars? It is not long, means very expensive car. He was a school, basically initially he was a school teacher. So suddenly how he can become rich? Yes, it is not in a proper way he have earned money. He had got long cars and big houses right now. So you can understand. So is it is of out of passion he came as a politician? No, it is because he was forced to leave the school teacher's job, and what he did, he entered into politics. As well as they might, he remained devoted to people. Whenever he could, he left the good things as the capital and returned to the village. So here, what happens after he becoming the chief? He bought lot of wealth. He became very rich. He bought cars for himself. And here, what he's trying to convince these villagers, the entire village was never had water or electricity facility. Only the Marcus Ibe's house had electricity, and he even put a private connection for electricity and water supply. And when he come, before he could promise, last election he have already promised the people, telling that if he comes to power, he will give electricity and water. But what he did, he bought electricity and water to the village, but for his personal use. He even made a powerhouse for himself, and he made a big house and named as Eumorphia Mansion. And on the christening means the naming ceremony, we can call it as housewarming ceremony. Christening of the house, that he gave a name for the house, christened the name with Eumorphia Mansion, and convinced the people that, see, what I have promised I have bought. I have electricity in my house, water in the house I bought to your village, and you can be proud that your village is having a big bungalow, and I named this mansion in honor of the villages, that is Eumorphia Mansion. And even he called Archbishop, the head of the church, he called Archbishop and inaugurated his house, and he was trying to convince the people that everything what he told or promised he fulfilled. So now what happened? So many people, uneducated people, believed this man. Some old elderly people even praised him. Then even one old man said that our son is a good man. He is not like mortar, which as soon as food comes, it turns away it back on the ground. So here mortar means what? Here it's not a person without heart. See, the mission will not see your feelings, correct? So he is telling, one old man is telling that yes, what Marcus Sebe is telling is right. He bought electricity, he built a big mansion, everything. So he is a nice person. That's what the old man is meaning to tell here. But then, and why he said all those things? Because he's been given money from by Marcus Sebe, and they gave some food for them, the entire village. The Chief Honorable Marcus Sebe was not unprepared. He has drawn, and here you can see that why he did with this. He celebrated and given food for all the villages free of cost. Yes, it was his trick. Actually, the election is nearing to come. So he wanted to convince the people, or he wanted to create a good image among the people, telling that he is good. And he knows that after a few months the election is coming, and what he did is he have drawn 5 months salary in advance from the board. Now he is the chief minister of culture, so he is getting government salary. So to bribe people, he know that definitely people will not vote for him, because he never did anything good for people. So only way he can buy or come into power by bribing the people. So what he did is he took advance from his salary, 5 months advance from the salary, and changed few £100 into shiny shillings, and armed his campaign boys. The one among the head is Roof. So he purchased so many young boys and made them to work for him. So he had 5 months salary. He drawn 5 months salary in advice, and he started bribing the young boys, and he gave money for those young boys and made them to work for him. In the day he made speeches, at night his stalwarts conducted whispering campaigns. So here now election campaigning is going in a nice manner. Why? If you're doing good work, you don't need any publicity. People are already convinced. From here we can understand that Marcus Sebe never did his duty as a culture of minister. What he did is, after coming to power, what he did is only for his self growth. He made money for himself, and he is rich now, but he even he didn't want to spend a penny from his pocket. For the next election, what he did is he borrowed the money from the election, from his salary, from the government itself, and distributed little money for the to the young boys and people like Roof, and purchased them. And among the campaigner, who was the most trusted campaigner? It was Roof. Underline that. Among these so many boys whom he purchased, the head was Roof. We have minister from our village, from our son, he said to the group of elders. So Obifi F. Ezinwa underlined that he is one of the eldest man in the society. So he is also been purchased by Roof. So he started canvassing for Roof. Do you ever stop to ask yourself why we should be singled out for honor? I will tell you, it is because we were favored by the leaders of PAP. So some people understood that why these people are talking so much of praise or support of Marcus Ibe. They understood that they are being given money by the Roof, that is by Marcus Ibe itself. Roof and his assistants, there were 5 elders in the room. So now this small, they made a small group of campaigning. So the head was Roof, and along with Roof, 5 elders also gathered in the room, and they were discussing how to get more vote for Marcus Ibe for the coming election. So all these elders were seated in a secret room, an old hurricane lamp. So this is the setting of the room because it was a secret meeting. And remember that in this village there is no electricity, and only in one house which he got electricity is Roof's house. Marcus Ibe's house, the minister's house. Apart from that, none of the village got electricity nor the drinking water. So here you can see that elders and Roof are sitting and discussing how to get more vote for Ibe. Then he is trying to purchase, Roof is trying to purchase elders in the village by giving some money for them. Then Ezinwa, one of the elder, is telling that if you pay me, understand, definitely I will vote for Marcus Ibe. If not, I will never pay, because what we initially when Marcus Ibe came to power, they never gave, or he never gave, the villagers never asked money from him, but in trust they believed Marcus Ibe so much and they voted for Marcus Ibe. But finally what happens is that after coming to power, Marcus Ibe became selfish and he started working only for his betterment. So now people started, in the first page I have told, a radical change. Now people also became little expert. They understood the sense of the ruler, the Marcus Ibe. He's not going to do anything for their welfare. So they thought that this is the right time to catch Marcus Ibe. After the election, definitely he will not do anything for them. So one of the elder member, when Roof called this elder member for the discussion of the discussion to purchase the canvas the people for Marcus Ibe, the elders assembled there and demanded Roof that they have to pay money, at least not 2 shillings, they must be given decent amount. Definitely they will vote for Marcus Ibe. So I hope this much is clear for you. Next class we will continue. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please like and subscribe and share with your friends. Have a spirit-filled day. Thank you.